Hello, sacred ones. Welcome to a new week. So usually in my oracle blogs, I have been posting oracle cat reading from this mystical cat deck that I have been working with, which is super fabulous and very feminine. And these cats, they can be a little, didn't like being at the bottom of my email tucked in with all this other stuff. They were too fabulous for all that. So they told me that they wanted their own blog and they wanted their own, featured showcase thing. So we had a little conversation and decided that I would do a cat oracle reading on Monday for the week, and then they can have their own shtick. And they were very happy about that. So these were very taboo for me growing up, because there was this idea that tarot cards was like playing with the devil or something like that. And so I never really got into them. I never touched them. I never really found them interesting. Well, when I was in college, I studied psychology, and I studied a lot of Carl Jung's work, and I studied the archetypes. And I studied the archetypes actually for many years, even after I graduated from my master's school. And what I learned was that there's lots of different expressions of being human, and there's a lot of different ways in which experiences kind of coagulate or constellate around a particular subject or topic that is universal, and it's a part of the universal human experience. And these are known throughout humanity and throughout our human consciousness throughout the ages. And we may have certain constellations within us that we're more conscious of, and then there's other aspects of our psyche that we're still growing and learning to integrate and learning how to recognize ourselves as we heal. So I just recently made this aha connection between a deck of cards, a deck of the traditional tarot cards, with this idea of Jungian archetypes. And my brain had this huge explosion, and all the lights went on, and I was like, oh my gosh. This is amazing, and it's been a really fun practice for me to play with each of the cards and to say, okay, what does this energy represent? And then to ask the question that is always a fun mind trick, is what's the opposite of that? What's the opposite thought of that? And it's just this beautiful way of playing between finding a balance of the opposites, of moving from pole to pole to find that present moment, that space in the middle where soul comes into the world. So I could go on and on about a lot of the different analogies, but I will say this, that some people believe that the Terra is actually linked to the Kabbalah and the Tree of Life, and that this is like a structure within the soul and within all of us, that when we're rooted and grounded and integrated in this way, brings the light that is within all of us into the world. It incarnates it in a very powerful way and brings about healing and wholeness. So anyways, a live reading. I've never done a live reading before, so I'm really excited about this. So I'm going to just shuffle this deck. And let me just also preface that this is not fortune telling. I know that's kind of a buzzword for many people too. This is asking for advice. And so when we ask for advice, we ask from our highest selves and our deepest intuition to be present. And you can also call in your spirit guides or the Holy Spirit, or however you imagine the divine to be present in your life, to be present with you, to help you discern the highest reading for your highest good and deepest soul. I like to say that too, because when we talk about our highest natures, sometimes we think it's at the expense of these kind of weaker aspects of ourselves, when it's actually the journey of turning towards these considered to be weaker or taboo parts of ourselves. When we integrate them, we experience profound healing. So it is about ascending to our higher nature as we turn with compassion on other parts of ourselves, and then we're able to do that with other people. So that's how we spread the love. Okay, so asking for all of our most helpful ancestors, our spirit guides, to be present and helping this reading for this week. So wherever you're at, that these cards may be for your highest good and may help serve you in a way that helps you grow and expand. So I'm just gonna shuffle through the deck here and see what cards start coming out that might be for our highest good. So I've got one here and another one. Gotta make a choice. It's always about choices. Two and all right, this one's sticking out. Three. Okay, so one card for Monday, Tuesday, and we're just gonna flip it over and see what it is. So here we go. I'm gonna flip it over facing the camera. Oh, what do we have here? We have the Six of Earth. Oh my goodness. Okay, so those of you who have been following my Oracle blog, this is one that I have picked for 2 weekends in a row. So somebody do the mathematical analysis on that. So the Six of Earth is a card that is about generosity. And we see that there's this kitten who's come in from the cold, and I'm projecting, but I see this kitten who's come in and is being offered food and love and nourishment, and her little babies are being able to be fed. So what a beautiful card about hospitality and generosity and also humility, because it's very difficult to be in that position where, you know, you're the one receiving. And I struggle with that too, you know, especially as I was going through a really difficult divorce, to receive help from other people, because I think in some ways we feel that we lose our dignity, you know, when we become humble, but actually we find our dignity there when we face truly what our limitations are and where we do need the help of other people. And we were meant to live in community where we helped one another. So Monday and Tuesday, let's work on dissolving any issues around just noticing I do need help here and I'm very grateful for this help. And then offering, hey, I have a gift here, I can give here in this area. And to begin to dissolve some of the blocks that we have about giving and receiving help for others, because this is how we create a beautiful world and a peaceful community that helps all beings thrive. So I also just want to reflect that I was in Sacred Stone Camp this weekend, and this is what I saw when I was there, was extreme hospitality, extreme generosity. And here I went thinking that I was going to share something with these people, and they shared with me their food and their kindness and their compassion, and I was very humbled and changed and inspired. So, all right, Monday and Tuesday, Six of Earth. Here we go, ready? Wednesday and Thursday. Who do we have here? It's hard to read it like upside down and backwards. Oh, Strength. Oh, I love this card. Oh, look at that cat. It is sitting there with all these birds around it, and it's being so calm and not attacking the birds, which could be so easy. I remember one time my cat brought me a present right as I was getting out of the shower. I stepped on her present. That was really, really fun. So here we have Strength. Okay, Wednesday, Thursday. So yeah, there can be temptations in life, right? To lose our temper or to lose our cool, and to just get pulled down into our more, you know, kind of reactive natures. So draw on this deep strength for Wednesday and Thursday to stay put in peace and calm and that serenity that is a part of our natural being, way down deep when we are connected with our gut and with our heart. We can be serene even in the midst of great temptations. Okay, for the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, here we go. What do we have here? Okay, oh, I've not seen this card before. Earth Tom reversed. Okay, so Here we have this kitty. It looks like it's an older kitty that's taking care of a younger kitty. And I'm just going to turn it upside down to kind of take in the scenery a little bit better. And they're crossing this this cavern, or this space in the ground. Maybe the cat was pulled out, maybe it was stuck. And we have this tomcat that is able to bring what's young into a new place of thriving, right? And rescuing. And earth cards are about manifesting material goods. This can be wealth, or it can be comfort, just those things that we associate with the earth. So reversed, then what's the opposite of that? So maybe this weekend, this card could be telling us that either we're getting stuck in the rut, and maybe we're unable to see that we're stuck and we're staying in a place of stuckness, or we are like the tomcat, able to peer in and offer some help, but maybe that's challenging, and maybe we're unsure of our ability to do the right thing and to manifest by bringing our precious feelings into conversation, or bringing our values to the table in any kind of business decisions that we're making. So reflect on internally how we can attend to the things that are most precious and valuable to us, and how we might better bring those into the world. Mercury is still in retrograde, so it is a great time to just go within and realign your internal world so that better matches your work in the outside world, so that you are really connecting with others in the world that is in alignment with your soul and with your deepest values. So changing up the mask a little bit, and changing the ways we communicate, and changing the ways that we care for smaller, precious parts of ourselves as we move out into the world. So that is your mystical cat reading for the week. Have a beautiful week, and many blessings. Meow, meow, meow.